What is up, y'all, and welcome back. My name is Bo, the TheKjnTowboater, and today we are reviewing the Morphers Blue Ranger, Red Ranger, Gold Ranger, and Cybervillain Blaze. This was a pretty good season. I did enjoy it. This was whenever Hasbro took over and they stopped with the putting the super in the title like they were doing with the Nickelodeon seasons, the Saban or Neo Saban, whatever you want to call it. I'm not quite sure what they called it. We'll just call it the Nickelodeon era. So the suits, a lot of people, they're from the Go Busters Sentai. A lot of people wanted them to adapt this, and I'm glad they did, because the suits were a lot different than what everyone was used to, and they look great. I've already reviewed the Yellow Ranger. I wish they would have did a Roxy figure, and also a steel figure would have been great as well to complete the team. But we got the core members plus the Gold Ranger as well. But these are good looking figures, so let's take a look at the boxes. So we got Ravi, the Blue Ranger. It's got lightning effect and the grid battle for it with grid effect as well for his sword. Extra pair of hands, and I'm not sure if he has a blaster or anything, or if anything else is behind this, but we'll check. And a civilian head. Alright, so we have the Red Ranger, got the grid effect, extra pair of hands. Not sure if there's a lightning effect back there. His sword, and I know this goes along with his Zord as well. I can't remember what the name is. And we got his civilian head as well. So we got Blaze, got his sword, extra pair of hands, lightning effect. Looks like we got some what they called it, the morphin energy. I can't remember exactly what it's called. And we got a civilian head as well. Morphex is what they call it, sorry. Alright, we got the Gold Ranger, got a civilian head, we got his extra pair of hands, his lightning effect, and his weapon, and his morpher slash little blaster as well. So these figures do look great. Let's go ahead and get them out the box. We'll check out the accessories, check them out on the turntable, and we'll do the review. For the review, I'm going to have to I'm gonna do two at a time. I'm gonna do the blue and red, and then the gold and blaze, and we'll go from there, and I'll give you my rating for all of them. Alright, y'all, and here they are on the turntable out of the boxes, and I mean, they look great. I do love the design of the suits. So let's go ahead and check out the accessories they came with. We'll start with the Blue Ranger with Ravi. So here's his little grid lightning effect, or grid effect for the sword. And here's his sword, and it goes in there, on there like that. Here's his hands. He's got two close-fisted hands. Sorry. Here's his other lightning effect for a punching effect, and here is his civilian head. Alright, and here's the Red Ranger, Devin. Got his little grid effect with his saber, sword, whatever you want to call it. Goes on there like that. Or technically it's like that. He's got, same as Ravi, 2 closed-fisted hands. You got this, the little cheetah blaster. I can't remember what it's called. Alright. And here's the civilian head sculpt. And it does look like the actor that played Devin. Alright, let's go with Blaze. Got his lightning effect. Also comes, this was not shown in the box because it was hidden behind the artwork. The little computer with the I thought this was just a vial of Morphex, but it's actually the computer run off of Morphex to create a monster, basically. Got 2 closed-fisted hands as well. Got his sword. And then you got his civilian head sculpt. And this definitely does look like the actor that played Blaze. Alright, so let's go with the Gold Ranger with Nate. Got his lightning effect. You got another pair of hands. You got closed-fisted hand, and I really don't know. We'll just call these the devil horns. Which is pretty cool that he does come with that. Not the devil horns, that is cool, but different than just the closed-fisted hands. Got his saber. And I always found it weird that his handle was like this. Got his blaster / morpher. And there we go. And this does look like the actor that plays Nate as well. So yeah, this is, hold on, let me get the, alright, that is all the accessories they do come with. So let's go ahead and take these off the turntable. We'll check out for any imperfections, which I do notice one on the Gold Ranger right now while it's spinning, and we'll check out the articulation. Alright, here they are off the turntable, and we're going to check out the Red and Blue Rangers first. So let's check for any imperfections. Paint application does look good. Like I said, I do like the suits. I don't like how this is loose, but can't help that. The Morpher looks pretty good. So yeah, everything does look good with him. So it's, he can look up this much, can look down this much, and do the T-pose. Can do a full 360. Got a bicep swivel. Got butterfly joints. Ab and torso crunch. You can split this much. The jacket part of the suit stops it. He's got a thigh swivel. You can kick up this much. He's got a double jointed pin knees. Got a boot swivel. Foot can go down this much, can go up this much. Got an ankle pivot as well. He does have double jointed pinned elbows as well. So that is the Blue Ranger. The Red Ranger. Check for any imperfections. I do see a little bit in the silver right here. I do see some red. Alright, but that is all I see. So let's check out the articulation. He can look up this much. He can look down this much. He's got an ab and torso crunch. And his arms can do that. He's got the bicep swivel. I do notice some silver running over in the red right there. He can do a full 360. Double jointed pinned elbows. Morpher looks good too, very detailed. As detailed as you can get it that small. You can split this much, same as Ravi as the Blue Ranger. This stops it from going up high, splitting more. Thigh swivel. Kick up this much. Double jointed pinned knees. Boot swivel. Foot can go up, down this much. Can only go up this much because it is stiff. I don't want to break it. And it's got an ankle pivot as well. Alright. So it is the red and Blue Ranger. I'm going to go ahead and switch out the red and Blue Ranger for the Blaze and Nate. And then we will go ahead and check out the articulation and any imperfection on those. Alright, so here are Blaze and Nate. So I'm going to start, since I did notice with when he was on the turntable some imperfection with the Gold Ranger, we'll start with that one. Alright, so no imperfection on the front. What I did notice is right here underneath his little shield shoulder pads, there is some paint imperfection, if I can get it to focus. Oh, sorry y'all. There we go, got it to focus on it, and there you go, you can see that paint imperfection right there. That so far, besides like a little scuffs here and there back here, that's the only paint imperfection I do see. So let's go ahead and check out his articulation. Look up this much, look down this much, do the T. Alright, got bicep swivel, double jointed pinned elbows. I kind of wish they would have painted that black instead of leaving it gold, but that's good. I'm just nitpicking. Ab and torso crunch. Can split this much. He's got a thigh swivel. He can kick up this much. He's got double jointed pinned knees. He's got a boot swivel. Foot can't go down too much because of this part right here. Alright, it can go up that much. This Gold Ranger suit has a lot going on it. From the shoulder pads to this part on the boot, not quite sure what that was, to this part of the boot. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there that just seems a little over excessive to have on a Power Ranger suit. Alright, let's check out Blaze. Got his little Morphex Morpher right there. And Blaze, I see no imperfections. So let's check with Blaze how much he can look up. Surprisingly, with his jacket collar, he can look up a lot. Can look down, but his head wants to bounce back up. He's actually not as stiff as the other ones. Can do the T-pose. He's got the butterfly joints. Can do a 360. Bicep swivel. Double jointed pinned elbows. Ab and torso crunch. He can split a lot more than the other guys. He's got thigh swivels. Can kick up this much. He's got double jointed pin knees. He's got a stiff boot swivel. foot can go down that much, can go up that much. It's got an ankle pivot. Now this, the knee was the most I had with Blaze about the stiffness. Everything else was pretty loose, pretty good. So yes, there you go. That is the Beast Morphers Red, Blue, Gold Rangers and the Cybervillain Blaze. If you collect anything, figures, cosplay items, DVDs, let me know down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like about the things you collect. I'm hoping they do bring back the Lightning Collection sooner than later, whether it be Hasbro or Playmates. Let me know what you think about that as well. If you search Instagram for TheKjnTowboater, also Facebook and TikTok, you can find me on there. If you search YouTube for Two Old Cajuns Nerd Out, that's mine and Cajun Toy Reviews podcast channel. You can find us on there. Go ahead and give us a like and subscribe and a listen, and let us know what you would like to hear us talk about. But I forgot to give my rating for these. Overall, with the paint imperfections they had on the red and the gold, didn't find anything on the blue, didn't find anything on Blaze. I give these a 9.5 out of 10. I'm only gonna take off 0.5 for the paint imperfections since they were so minor. But other than that, I want to thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Just overall, thanks for everything. And as always, I will see y'all in the next one.